Welcome to another vlog. Here on my channel, we talk about all things living well. Living well is a lifestyle. It's not something we just hope to do, it is something that we must do every single day. You guys, I'm coming today to talk to you all about temple care. We've been talking about, we promised this year we were going to clean some things up in our temple, right? Why? Because it's vitally important for us to make sure that we're taking care of where the Spirit of God lives, right? Within us, right? And that is our body. And our body includes our dental care, right? What's the mouth got to do with it? Caring for our temple, what does the mouth have to do with it? So I want to talk to you all a little bit because I've been planning out my schedule. That is my foremost priority for this year, is to be sure that I am caring for every area of my life, starting with my mental, my physical, spiritual, financial, and all the rest well being, right? So critically important. So, I want to talk about 5 points that I want to mention about why your mouth is so important. First of all, your mouth affects your entire body. Taking care of your teeth and your gums isn't just about a nice smile, right? Your mouth is unhealthy inflammation, and bacteria can spread through the body and affect the heart, blood pressure, blood sugar, brain, lungs, and your kidney. Now, I went to the dentist yesterday and I had a tooth pull. Remember this, I'm trying to get the temple. So I looked back and I said, "Well, how does your blood pressure is how is your blood pressure affected by your dental care?" And I was kind of curious, and of course, the researcher in me want to know why. I went to digging, and so it made perfectly good sense that you know what happens, what's happening with your teeth and gums can affect your blood pressure, your blood sugar, brains, lungs, and your kidneys. The second thing was not brushing enough. How many of us are brushing 3 times a day? We learned when we were kids to brush at least twice a day, in the morning and when we go to sleep. But you actually should be brushing after every single meal, right? And so, not brushing can enough raises your risk of serious health problems. Why so? Because people who don't brush their teeth regularly are more likely to again have high blood pressure, heart attacks, strokes, diabetes, and memory problems. The less often someone brushes, the higher their risk tends to be. Number 3, and I don't want to talk too much because I had that tooth pulled yesterday and I don't want to get too much air in there. Because, baby, we getting all the teeth all the way together. I'm 63 and I don't want anything to impact my blood pressure. Because what we talking about, that blood pressure event scared me. And so it scared me into complete, total temple care, okay? Number 3, simple daily habits can lower disease risk. Let's talk about it. Brushing those teeth 2 to 3 times a day. All right. Flossing daily and getting regular dental cleanings are linked to, again, better heart health, better blood sugar control, and healthier aging. I have seen so many folks when they get older and they absolutely have, you know, the decaying teeth, you can literally, people lose their smiles, they lose a lot of things and their life because of the poison that oozes from an unhealthy mouth, right? So we have to take heed now. I don't care how old you are. I don't care how old you are on this live here. I need you to make an appointment. Make sure that you are getting the care that you need, because these small habits really do add up over time. Now, I've had so many teeth pulled because one thing I don't play about is a pain. If it's hurt, like I've had cavity issues since I was a child. Number one issue, candy, sugar, sugar laying on the teeth. I mean, laying on the teeth while you sleep, laying on. While I was a kid, I was a Now and Later fan. Love Now and Laters. Boy, them Now and Laters ate my teeth up. You hear me? They did. I do not have dentures. I still have teeth. But baby, those back teeth that was chewing down on them Now and Laters, they not there no more. At least the bottom ones. And what I don't like, some of my teeth, because I had cavities very early on as a child. So if you are a parent listening to this, you are a teen listening to this, maybe you are a grandparent, I don't know, a young adult, take care of your teeth. Your teeth, it's better to have your real teeth than it is to have. There's nothing like your real teeth, okay? And so it's really, really vital that you put into your plan, schedule it into your plan about how you're going to take care of those teeth. Number four, gum disease, which can come from poor care and not brushing and not flossing and all those things, causes inflammation that hurts the body. How many times, y'all, have we been mentioning inflammation, inflammation? Everybody's talking about inflammation these days. Why? Because we now realizing that inflammation is caused by so many different, even the food that we eat, right? So I want us to be more mindful. Like bleeding gums. Have you ever brushed your teeth and had some bleeding gums? Inflammation. Bleeding gums and gum disease are signs of ongoing inflammation. That inflammation can make it hard for your blood vessels to relax. It will raise your blood pressure and make it harder for the body to manage your sugar and your cholesterol. Let's be vigilant this year. Put those dental appointments on the calendar. And if you don't have it, we're going to talk about that in just a few minutes. Number five, more products aren't always better. Brushing and flossing are helpful, but using strong antiseptic mouthwash too often may actually cause problems for some people. A simple routine done consistently works better than overdoing it. So you want to make sure that you are taking care of those teeth and gums, making sure. I do not have dental insurance. So I'm going to say I'm not privileged. I'm not privileged to have dental insurance because I'm number one retired. I don't meet the criteria for Medicare because I'll be 63, right? 63 loading. So I don't meet the criteria for that, which means I have to pay out of pocket. So for those of us who have to pay out of pocket, my encouragement to you is this: get yourself an HSA plan, something where you put so much of your money in so that for things like this, so that when the time arises for you to have a care that you need, you have that money set aside somewhere. I'm an entrepreneur, so I don't, again, do not have dental care. So it was a whopping $500 for me to get that extract. But what I didn't want to do was wait for that filling fell out and the front face of that tooth fell off New Year's Eve. But I said, baby, if I do not get this resolved, it's gonna hurt. Number one, and two, it's very ugly. And if you keep it in your mouth, I don't really care about the hurt or how ugly it is. What I cared about was the poison that's gonna come from that continued decay. So one of the things that my dentist office offered me was they had this option. It was going to cost me $159 just to go and have just for the visit, right? They got to do an X-ray. They can't just get in there and start working on your teeth and haven't done an X-ray or looked at the area. So they had to go in there and take a look. And in taking a look, it was going to cost me $159. Okay, well, but they have a plan where you can buy annually for 159 that will get you two cleanings. I mean, will get you your first visit and your two x-rays, your x-ray for the whatever is troubling you right now, and two for your full x-ray so you can continue to go ahead and get the work done, y'all. So it was right on time, it was right on target for me because I am planning my temple care. Okay, I'm planning my temple care. So it was critical for me to go ahead in there and get that plan because I was going to pay $159 anyway. So let me have the plan, right? And then we'll figure out the rest. Of course, the plan also comes with 30% discount. Um, yeah, 30% discount on all future work, right? Knowing I have more work to be done because I want this mouth to be completely healthy. I don't want no inflammation firing up, and I don't want that another hypertensive event. If if inflamed teeth, if the problems that I have with a couple few of my teeth are going to cause my blood pressure to go up, then baby, we got to get. I'm not taking no risk. I'm not taking. I only have one heart. I only have one heart, and so I have to do what I have to do, right? So I'm encouraging you while I encourage myself because I do not have a dental plan. So what I'm doing is I'm getting an HSA plan so that when my contracts come through, I put aside so much money for what? My temple care, right? And I know that might not be everybody's story. Now, people who have Medicaid have dental. They have dental. It's us in the middle. It's the middle. It's the ones in the middle who do not meet those levels, who do not have the care. Medicaid will cover those things. So if you have Medicaid, go ahead and make sure you got your temple care together. If you don't have Medicaid, ask your dentist about special plans that they may have, for you to get the care that you need. Um, and so I did have the extract. So they were able to do the extract yesterday. It came along beautiful. I was supposed to start our series yesterday, but I couldn't talk yesterday. I had to keep the mouth covered to keep from having pain, and I did good. And I'm so glad that I did good. Anxiety levels were very low, although they were high in the beginning because I didn't know what he was about to do or whether that probe was going to irritate the tooth. That was my thing. It's like, okay, God, I'm scared, like and that's most people fear about the dentist. They're afraid, right? All right, so I'm not going to go roundabout, but I just wanted to come on here and share with you those 5 tips and how it's all related. I want us to be, you remember that the body is the temple of the Holy Spirit. This was given to us. It is not our own, right? So take care of your teeth. Do the brushings. We don't want you to have inflammation. That's affecting your heart, your ability for your organs to function, and that's like got you inflamed all throughout your body. So make sure you're getting that care. And one of the things that I had to do today is I can't eat anything right now. I have to eat very soft foods, right? So I am so grateful to have a garden out here where I can actually pick me some greens to make me a smoothie because I have some fruit inside. So if I can't eat, I can eat make a smoothie, right? So that's what we're going to do today. And y'all going to pick these greens with me because they are absolutely beautiful. Y'all, it is so beautiful out here. I'm telling you. Can you I can do this is just absolute beautiful in December. So we're gonna go through here and I'm gonna pick me a few of these greens because I need some of this kale for my smoothie. So I'm gonna grab some of these leaves here, pick a few from here. You gotta eat the food that you are growing, right? So we're gonna pick a few. We're gonna pick a few kale leaves because I gotta make a smoothie. Oh, this is we're going to harvest some today. We're going to harvest us some greens. And so Mama can have her smoothie. I'm going for the long ones because I don't, let them keep coming in. I don't, you got to eat the food. Right? This one don't look so good right here, but we'll leave that for the chickens. But I'm going to grab this one because this one looks good. For those of you who are just coming in, I had just had a conversation about temple care and what's the mouth got to do with it, and how important it is for us to be. These greens smell so good. Yes, I'm harvesting so I can make a smoothie. All right, let's go. Got a lot done yesterday. I cleaned out the greenhouse, y'all. It is about 70 degrees. It is January. What out here? It is interesting. So we're gonna take these greens and we're gonna wash them up and get me a smoothie, get some food in my body. Let's see what else. I'm just grabbing some of the bigger leaves that are flopping over so they can continue growing. And we'll take a few of these. Look at that. It's a beautiful. Look how beautiful and thick they are. These greens are just gorgeous. We're just harvesting some for a smoothie. So I'll have some food to eat. All right. The leaves are so pretty. So pretty. Let's see. Is that all I'm gonna get out of here today? I think so, because those are collards back there. So we're gonna just take these. These are all kale and broccoli up here, and some collards. Yep. But I even I'll put collards in my smoothie too. It don't matter to me. It's all green leafy vegetables. We need those green leafy vegetables. Let me see if there's some more kale I need to grab. Let's see, I see a leaf right here. It's going over to the other pot. Some of these are babies that are coming in. Like that's a baby right there. Let's see, do I need to grab any more of these? Maybe this one. I'll put these in this is for lunch and dinner. I might be able to have a soft egg later on. But for now, we're going to have these kale. Let's grab this one. Uh-oh. Turn the camera off. Sorry, guys. Here. All right. So that's our harvest for today. Woohoo! Isn't that beautiful? So, anyway, that's our haul for today. And I'm going to go in here and make me a little lunch and run a few errands. But you guys make sure that you're taking care of your dental hygiene. It is truly a part of temple care. Okay? I'm Dr. Eve, and I'm Dr. Eve with Living Well is a Lifestyle. I hope you have the most amazing day. And whatever you do, don't let nobody get in your way on this journey to cleaning to better temple care. Okay? Because that's what we're doing this year. We're following the commandments of the Father that says that this temple, it don't belong to us. And we only have one thing to do, and that's to take care of it. Okay? Peace and blessings, everybody. Bye for now.